Hey there, party people. Welcome to volume 4 of Fun Girl. Actually enjoying doing these series of Fun Girls. Right now, we have uh, Darby Justine on deck, and we're gonna see what she's talking about. Darby Justine. We'll just call her Justine. Let's see.
I feel like one of the biggest differences between women and men is what comes to mind when we hear the word facial.
Yeah, there's different ways of looking at that. Yeah, there's putting on makeup, and then there's the way she's referring to. I thought facial too when we talk about basketball, right? Like in your face, right? Like that's one of the biggest things that comes to mind with me. But I'm glad you have two definitions for a certain term. I'm glad you learned something in the locker rooms at high school, Justine. So I'm not sure if you learned the other one in the locker room, but I'm glad you learned it.
Is it rude to text a man and say, I keep thinking about your dick?
Um, if it's your pastor, uh, yeah, probably. If it's your dad, definitely. Yeah, you probably don't want to make that text. You probably want to get some advice on that one. Um, yeah, there's plenty of men. I would say you probably wouldn't you probably wouldn't want to make that text. I don't know. Maybe it's a Game of Thrones thing in your family. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, then you know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, if you're in a relationship with me, then I'm perfectly fine with that. But if you have my number from somewhere random, and yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
If you start kissing my neck, there is a 169% chance that I will be ripping your clothes off.
Um, Justine, good to know. Good to know. I probably won't be doing that. I know some guys that probably would. There's plenty of guys in your comment section that would definitely love to go about doing that. But I'll pass. And the 169% chance, I know we're trying to be quirky with the 69, but 100% will do, or just 69. But yeah, just I don't know if you fell asleep and maybe you were somewhere else when they were teaching percentages in high school. Um, I got some ideas of where you might have been, but I don't want to say for sure.
All right, this one's for the men. If her bra matches her panties, then it was not your idea to have sex.
I've heard that before. I've heard that quite a bit, and I've seen my share of matching underwear. I don't. I didn't really think too much of it. Men typically don't. We typically don't look at the bra and underwear and see that's matching. After seeing this, I think more men would pay attention, but it's probably what's underneath is probably what's more on his mind and less about the bra and pants. To be honest with you, ladies, I know you guys like to wear cute stuff and you guys think it looks cute, but most men don't care. Most men really don't. We're really more concerned with the person that the underwear is attached to. But you do your thing. You do your thing, and I'm gonna steer clear of your bra and panties because yeah, it's probably yucky. It's probably not sanitary.
I don't know if it's just me, but if my next boyfriend isn't willing to eat his birthday cupcake out of my ass, I don't want it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I like cupcakes, but I'm not eating anywhere where waste comes out of. And just to give this some context, um, Justine is a single mom, judging from the the research I did, and she's an OnlyFans model as well. So she's got the trifecta, the OnlyFans. She's a mom, and she's putting it out there. So I don't know if she's promoting her business by putting these TikToks out here like this, or is she trying to get more business? If you know what I mean.
You know what I need right now? I need somebody to take me to dinner and then take me home and have me for dessert.
Yeah. Taking her for dinner, you could do that. And then you could take her home for dessert. You could do that also. But you're probably also going to need to take some shots and some pills afterwards, because there's probably going to be some skin discoloration, some rashes, maybe some hair might fall out. There's some warts that that may appear just randomly. I'm not pointing any fingers, but I'm just saying fun girls tend to carry fun prizes. fun girls carry fun prizes. So just keep in mind, keep that in mind. Fun girls carry. Even as you're looking at it, you're like, oh, I would love to be a part of that. Nah.
And the best part of this plan is, no one can stop me.
Yeah, that's he could push you off. He could roll over. I mean, there's plenty of things he could do. He could hit you with a pillow, or if he could reach the lamp, he might be able to strike you with that. I mean, but right after he most men, after they've done what she's talking about, it's time to get a sandwich or go to sleep, or head to the free clinic. That might not be a bad idea. So even if you're strapped up, it's probably still a good idea to get checked out. If you're messing with Justine, is what I'm saying. You might want to notify somebody, just in case some things pop up on your skin that wasn't there earlier in the week.
Day 180 without sex. I got a dick pic today, and I got so excited, I spit on my phone to get it wet.
So you didn't go 180 days. So that's a lie right there. We're gonna call that one. Nobody's buying that, and I would challenge that you've gone 2 hours without some sort of sexual encounter. Maybe when you're sleeping, that's possible, but it's probably a daily occurrence at this point. And just I hope there's nobody involved. I know she does OnlyFans. Sometimes these people, they like to collaborate, and if you're collaborating with old Justine here, never mind. I can't say that.
Buy you a drink?
No, sorry, it's bad for my legs.
Why? Do they swell?
No, they spread.
What you know about rolling down in the deep?
I don't believe it's the drinks alone. I believe that drinks may have that effect on you, Justine, but something tells me it's got something to do with the money and the lifestyle, and I think you should probably what's that? You should probably be doing commercials for prep. That's probably a good idea. Some low. Yeah. I'm just saying. Prep might want to hit you up and say, hey, you want to sponsor my videos, and they might be okay with that.
Sometimes I forget I have an OnlyFans, and then I will open up my photo albums and then my asshole will be looking at me, and it'll take me by surprise because I'm like, whose asshole? And I'm like, my asshole.
So, sometimes you let your kids use your phones. I wonder if old Justine is letting her youngins use their phone. Sometimes we give our kids our phones to watch YouTube or maybe play some video games or something, and we walk out of the room. What if the kid goes into the photo section of your phone and they find out the hard way, that mommy has a strong neck, just it's I'm curious. I'm curious, what the kids might think. And that's another thing. When the kids get into high school and they find out, the other kids find out and they're showing them videos of old Justine, doing Brokeback Mountain. It's it's going to be an eye-opening experience for a lot of people. I would love to be in the house when that conversation comes to fruition. That's all I'm saying. So, if anybody has the number to a good clinic, let's drop that in the comments below so old Justine can take advantage of it.